Hi Aries, welcome to your November 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Aries, you may notice a different setup than what I usually have. I am watching my mom's dogs for the next couple of weeks, or I have been, and if they bark, I do apologize. If at best, take it as confirmation. At worst, I'll just stop the video and re-record again, but thank you for your understanding and patience, Aries. Let's get into it. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Stellium of Aries. This is not going to resonate with every Aries. My intention is that the messages I provide during these readings are the ones that people need to hear the most. So if this doesn't resonate with you, Aries, I suggest checking your other signs and placements that are in your chart, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more during this time than your sun sign. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in Aries. Just please keep in mind, I am picking up on both energies in cross watcher and Aries. So because energy is fluid, please feel free to switch the roles should you feel like that best suits your situation. You're absolutely allowed to do that. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. When I'm saying masculine or feminines, I'm not referring to the gender or the sex of an individual. I'm referring to the energies. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Okay, Aries, there's a couple things I picked up while getting into your energy. For one thing, I saw a candy cane. I don't know if you guys like peppermint. If you have like peppermint gum or like peppermint oils, or if you have plans with someone during Christmas, or you're planning on doing something with someone for Christmas, or something very significant in your love life will be coming to you during or around December. So that's one message I got from that. Another one is that I smelled like eucalyptus oil. So I don't know if you guys have been getting really bad headaches lately, and if that's the case, I do recommend, if you're more about the natural remedies, getting some sort of eucalyptus oil to sniff. If you are experiencing some bad migraines and headaches, I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe your crown chakra is about opening really profoundly during this time, so that could be of need of your, or the cause of your headaches overall. So those are the main things I got, and I just saw an owl. I don't know if you guys have owls around in your house, like not a real owl, I mean maybe, but kind of like a picture of an owl, or if you guys like owls. I think you see very clearly now, Aries, you're very wise at this time, again with that crown chakra opening, so not a lot can fool you. And so if anyone just tries to come in playing some games, you're going to catch it quick and you're going to put an end to it. Those are messages for some people, obviously not for all. Let's get into the reading. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. Aries, at the bottom of the deck we have death. This is the energy of Scorpio. You could have it in your chart. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. It doesn't have to be the case. There's severe transformation here going on. This could also indicate that this is really hammering in on Scorpio season, that this major change will happen for you in regards to love. But something's ending. And it's inevitable of its ending. I feel like either someone in this situation has been trying to prevent an ending, whether it is an ending of a relationship, or if it's an ending of a behavior that has just been accepted until now. I'm also getting some sort of vibe of just renewal, spiritual renewal. That really you guys had to really withdraw within yourself, away from others, away even from your significant other if you have one, and just really take the time to evaluate what's been working for you and what hasn't been. Who has been serving you and who hasn't been your highest good. Some of you, this is definitely the end of a relationship, but more so I do believe either you, Aries, or someone else was given the ultimatum, either change or I leave. I'm also getting, Aries, for some of you, you did a huge release within yourself. I don't know why this pertains to behaviors. I'm getting that very strongly. Definitely something for some of you ego related, or something that was fear-based thinking that prevented you from really feeling and experiencing the love that we all deserve to have. Whether that was self-protection, or, and again, this could be the other person as well, not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to open up. That ego, has been demolished in some way. And it's for the best, because only, the circle of life, from death, life occurs. Sometimes you're even stronger, wiser, better for it. Let's go ahead and clarify death. Why is death here for Aries? And the background energy for Aries. Judgment. Whoo, Aries, heavy energy. I want to pull one more card. Why is death here for Aries? Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we have some earth energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have Tower. Someone came to a huge realization. And I believe that this realization came to someone's self-worth. And not just someone's self-worth, but what they are willing to give, what they're willing, I'm hearing, to sacrifice in order to serve this connection, to serve this relationship. This judgment call needed to be made. I'm getting this feeling that if some of you aren't dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, if you don't have that in your chart, it's very much indicating it is time now to really recognize either what I do for this connection or what I'm not doing enough of. I do get a sense that someone in this connection, I am feeling a very feminine energy here, was giving too much. Others of you, I do feel like for some, and it's a very small amount, I do feel like in the past there was some sort of dependency. Whether you were being dependent, Aries, or someone was being dependent on you. Financially it could be, or just energetically. And you were happy to provide that until there was some realization that what is the worth that I'm getting? Is it depleting my own energy? Is it depleting my own happiness, my own peace of mind? And for some of you, you guys just had to cut that out of your life, because you realized it was depleting you. As you were giving to someone, you were being depleted, and that's not fair to yourself. And others of you, I feel like because judgment was called to end a certain behavior, a certain relationship, or to just completely transform a relationship, just, being like, this isn't working, this is what needs to be done, it has blossomed you almost into this Queen of Pentacles energy, not sex, right? Or gender specific. Queen of Pentacles energy of now being truly ready to give your all into the relationship. Either you or someone else, Aries. Very strong energy. At the core of this, we have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. Don't have to be dealing with a Virgo. You don't even have to have in your chart, but this is a lot of reflection. This is withdrawing. I feel like some of you have even pulled away from someone in order to figure some things out. Almost as if I'm getting this feeling that you weren't, maybe you guys had like from what meets the eye, you guys had the perfect relationship. From what others saw, you always got along. There was never any fighting. But behind closed doors, there was something that just wasn't right about the connection. Or there was just something that just didn't feel right. And you couldn't really pinpoint where it went wrong or what exactly is wrong. So you took some time to yourself to really evaluate. This is getting answers from within you, not from answers from anyone else. Others of you, I feel like someone may have completely withdrawn from you. And I'm almost feeling like there's some hurt behind this, of this withdrawal. Whether there was a third-party situation going on, or if it was just someone did something that really pulled someone back. Really made it clear that, whoa, like, this isn't right. I need some time to figure this out. I do kind of want to clarify the Hermit here. There could be a significant age difference between two people, but that doesn't have to be. It could just be maturity. Someone could be a lot more mature than the other person. Temperance, wow. That's the energy of Sagittarius, or for me as a reader, I also see Libra and Temperance. Regaining your balance. Regaining and having patience with someone even. Whatever could have happened to someone that hurt someone, it could not even have to do with anything in the relationship. It could be outside influences, like a betrayal in a friendship. I'm almost feeling someone experience, and it wasn't that you had to pull away from them or they had to pull away from you, but they felt like they had to close off from everyone in order to regain that happiness, in order to regain that trust, in order to take some time to refine that balance. Others of you, I almost feel like this energy here is self-love. Some of you, I feel like you're recognizing, or maybe this other person is recognizing, again, that feeling of really what your worth is, and how you don't need to be giving to others in order to validate that worth. You don't need to be overcompensating anything. And so when you realize that was happening, you had to start re-alchemizing or alchemicalizing. I don't know what the word is. Rebrewing, let's just say that. Your energy again, making it at the right level, at the right frequency, so you can truly go back to yourself again. Others of you, I feel as if you may have been feeling a bit lonely in regards to love. And this is almost as the universe or the divine, God, whatever you believe in, telling you have patience. It is coming. It is coming as you do take this time to reflect on what you want, as you take this time to reflect on the things that have been working and haven't been working for you in regards to love, and what you want moving forward, so you can achieve the love you've always dreamt of, or the love you always thought of having with someone. I don't know why spring is coming up so clear to me. I know that's like Aries season is spring, but I think I'd feel like something happened during the springtime, or maybe even something will happen during spring. But Aries, if you're feeling that way of loneliness for some of you, or even just in general, guys, the Wheel of Fortune is crossing you. I think it was either Virgo or Pisces that had this. I'm not sure. You could be dealing with one of those signs. Virgo's here strongly. Or you could have that in your chart. Doesn't have to be. Things are turning around. And it's really nailing it in because of all the work you put in. Identifying in order to heal. Some of you, I'm almost getting some sort of addictions. Again, with that dependency I was picking up on. Maybe someone was addicted. I'm getting alcohol strongly, but it doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be drugs. It could be sex. It could be food. Guys, even exercise I'm hearing. Any addictions can go in any sort of means. But because things have been identified, now it can be healed, and now it can grow, now it can expand. Whatever part of the wheel you were on, which I feel a lot of you were on the bottom part, it's turning back up again. Almost, Aries, I feel like there's a future energy coming about from you doing this work. Someone new is coming into your life to bring that life and happiness and joy back into you from maybe what you felt was taken either from someone else or from a certain relationship. It will be returned to you. I'm hearing tenfold. We do have 3 tens on the board. So 10 may be a very significant number to you during this time. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. There's a lot of completions here. And it's because of this recognition of your worth, this recognition of what needs to change in order to expand, what needs to be left behind so it doesn't latch on to us in the future for when we do make decisions of choosing who we want to be with, making sure that when we make that choice, it's not something that's relative to a karmic lesson we still haven't learned yet. I do feel like the universe recognizes everything you've been through, and they will reward you for making the initiative and recognizing. And I do feel like someone new, whether you know it or not, I do feel there's some sort of admiration of you, Aries, or for you. Like someone definitely has their eye on you. Whether that is an ex or whether that is the person who's wanting to come into your life, that there still needs to be some healing done before they can really come in. But you're on the right track with the Wheel of Fortune. And I said that because we have the Page of Swords and what's crowning the reading. Someone definitely has their eye on you, Aries. Someone definitely sees you as someone who's strong. Even, Aries, if there's times when you felt like you were at your weakest point, that you're about to break, this person never saw that. They saw your courage. They saw your determination, and they saw your willingness to learn and to grow and to stand on your own 2 feet. And you're looking good doing it, can I just say? I don't know why I'm getting this energy that someone's like a gymnast or someone is like really flexible. I don't know. That's for someone out there. Definitely the feminines. I mean, you're very attractive at this time. And people definitely can't stop looking at you, noticing you. You may be noticing a lot of people like staring at you randomly. Like, that's weird. Like, whether you're out like grocery shopping or at work, for example. You could be involved with, or an air sign may be interested in you, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But someone's keeping tabs. As you're doing this growth, as you're doing this rebirth, someone's keeping tabs. For sure. And it's as if like a lot of them know you're going through this at this time. Again, whether you're the one to call it off or call it quits or say you need your time, or whether it's just they have that feeling, that energy from you, that you're just taking time a bit away from love, or just really evaluating what you need in a relationship. That's why they're not making it very known. But you better believe that they're checking your social media, they're asking around to see how you're doing. You may be seeing that they watch your stories and they're like one of the first people listed. That type of energy. At the root of all this, there is the Ten of Cups. So for those of you who are in a relationship or are in a connection with someone, I do feel again like that energy of, it was almost like the perfect life, almost, right? Everything was almost there, but there was still something missing. But it's worth to take that time away to really evaluate what's missing, because then you'll have the complete Ten of Cups. You know that this relationship can grow into. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. But I'm almost feeling this sense of someone unwilling to walk away. And in a sense that maybe even if you did say, look, I need time or I need space, that's why they're still keeping tabs though, because they do see you as like a 10 out of 10, literally. You provide complete emotional fulfillment, emotional joy, satisfaction. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I mean, I'm hearing that you were the best they ever had in bed and in dating. So I do feel like they're giving you the time that is needed, but for those of you in this connection currently that maybe it's at a pause or it's just a little bit of a break, don't get it twisted. This person still sees you as the person they're going to want to be with. And others of you, if that's not your situation, I do feel like the Ten of Cups is what you want subconsciously and what you've been working towards, what you've been wishing for. Okay, whoa guys. Sorry, just out of my window I see 2 blue jays. Oh, as I'm saying the Ten of Cups. So blue jays are very lucky. And for the fact I've seen 2, that's almost like, Aries, if you're not with your soulmate now, you will be with your soulmate very, very soon. And it will be, once this whole transformation happens, once this whole process of elimination happens, it will sprout into something even more beautiful than what you could imagine. And I know that sounds a little cheesy, but it's absolutely true. So whether it is you already have this Ten of Cups but something more needs to be done, or this is what you're working towards, you will get there. In the recent past, we had the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel this energy that a lot of you have been, I'm picking up on the scenario that some of you maybe were so focused, or maybe this other person was so focused on their career, material gain, getting that new home, getting that new car, getting that promotion. And I don't know why, I usually don't get this with the Ten of Pentacles, but I'm getting this sense that someone's kind of realizing they put too much emphasis on the material and not so much on the emotional, spiritual. I'm kind of getting this sense that, like, what I was picking up earlier about, like, the image of it seemed perfect, right? Like, from, you know, an outside view, it looked like you guys were like the Brady Bunch or just like the perfect couple, but that was only because some of you, again, not all, were just really focused on the image, and it could be the other person you were involved with, right? It doesn't have to be you, but it was like, okay, let's get our money, let's get our dough, let's buy that house, let's get that car, or like, let's rent that house together and show off just how happy we are. But there was still, like, emotions, passion, I'm hearing. Passion missing. I do feel the need to bring this up. I don't know if there's been some sexual issues between you and this other person. Again, this is not for everyone. But, like, as if, like, you guys maybe not have been having sex as much, or there's, like, a potency problem. I do feel the need to bring that up. But now it's like, okay, we have, financially we're set. I have all this that I had on my checklist of what I've wanted to manifest in the material world, but what's going to come from it now? What emotional satisfaction can this bring me that I really want at the root of all this? Others of you, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of someone may come from like a very wealthy family, a very well-off family, and someone else almost doesn't feel like they're the right fit because this family is so different from what they grew up with, or what they were raised with, or raised with certain morals. I'm not really sure why I'm picking up on that, but I feel like that's going to resonate with some people out there. In the near future, we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Aries, this is beautiful, actually. I really do feel like one or both of you is really going to say, okay, we have all the apples, right? We have all this energy, we have the finances, we have the means. Let's do something about it. I know I'm also getting this energy that someone wants to be more charitable, like work with charity work. That's for some. Others that felt like they were giving too much, someone's finally going to be stepping in and giving as much as you gave. I feel like that's something Spirit wants me to say. Especially if you're currently in a relationship and you feel like there's a bit of lacking, it will come to you, Aries. I don't know if someone has like a purple blanket or purple sheets. That's definitely been used. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. God, okay. Anyway, let's go ahead. I kind of want to clarify the Six of Pentacles energy. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for the near future for Aries? Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Woo! Okay, 1 second, Aries. Whoo, Aries, and we got the Lovers. This is the card of Gemini, but for me as a reader, it's also the card of Taurus. Again, people just like hearing the energies of the signs. It does not mean anything besides just mentioning it. They're finally going to give in equal give and take. I'm almost feeling like an equal balance of yin and yang. I don't know if someone has a yin and yang tattoo, or that's been an image you've been seeing recently, but finally this spiritual union can come together because equal effort is being given. Again, some of you, I really do feel like if you've been alone for a bit, Someone new is coming in that is your soulmate, that is your divine counterpart, that will grow into this 10 of Pentacles. And this is going to be genuine love. And I mean, it's going to hit all the marks too. It's not just going to be material. It's going to be physical, sexual, emotional, mental, spiritual. All check, 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 check. Someone's finally, or you will finally receive that person who is willing to put in the time and the effort to grow into what this really can become, this beautiful spiritual union. But divine timing is at play. Where you are currently, Aries, this is the star. The star is my favorite card in the tarot deck. This is the energy of Aquarius. Healing is what the main thing I'm getting from this. But as you heal, the higher you rise. As you heal, the more you glow. The more you're just being seen as one of a kind. I am feeling like for some of you this, again, I think it was also Aquarius. So if you're involved with Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, go ahead and check out that reading. But it was a hard year for some of you. But that pain was not in vain. That pain was there to fuel you, to make you rise, to help you grow into something that's, it's unbelievable almost. And how you appear to others, Aries, is a one of a kind, absolutely. And I think with this, Aries, I'm also picking up healers. Some of you may be healers, whether you are light workers or if you are in the healing business, like doctors, nurse, even massage therapists for some. Something that helps people and heals people, therapy, psychology, and helps them rise to their full potential. And that's where you're currently at, Aries. Healing so you can get to the highest point, the highest frequency that you can go. Again, purple's a big color here. Chakra opening. You're so wise right now, Aries. And it's from all this healing and all this work you've been doing. And it will grant you your dream come true. The energy around you is the Knight of Wands. This is fire energy. You could be dealing with an Aries yourself, or like yourself, or a Sagittarius or a Leo. I'm feeling not so much of a player energy as some people like to associate the Knight of Wands as. You could be dealing with that, but that's not really what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up more so that someone wants to like sweep you off your feet. And if this is a person you're in a connection with or a relationship with, maybe they're also realizing that there's just something missing emotionally or passionately. So again, I don't know if they're planning like a trip for you in sometime December or just planning a trip in general, but they want to sweep you off your feet. And I think they're going to start to make that effort in showing you everything that they want to do for you to prove to you that you are their one of a kind. Oh yeah, others of you, they want to get it on, definitely. Especially like if there is that, I was picking up on that sexual depletion, I guess you can say. And if that's the case, I feel like for some, it may be just someone's really stressed at work, I'm getting. And that's why, or maybe that's their like excuse of not wanting to partake in some sexual ventures. But they're doing what they can to get rid of that because tension's building, okay? To say the very least. Highest hope is the Moon card. This is interesting. So some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. I also associate the Moon with Cancer as a reader. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling of like living your wildest fantasies or dreams type of thing. Like, you know, now that you've done the growth, now that you've done the healing, let's do everything we ever dreamed of doing. Let's try everything we wanted to try. I'm almost getting like, and again with all the purple, right? But I'm almost getting this like kundalini rising from some of you, from this person, whether this is someone you've already known but now it's being activated, or someone new coming into your life. And I'm almost feeling like someone definitely fantasizes about you a lot, Aries. They want to try everything with you. But it's almost as if like, let's make these dreams a reality. Let's shoot for the stars. Let's go to the moon type of thing. I do kind of want to clarify the moon. Why is the moon here for Aries? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Why is the moon here for Aries? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like, again, turning these dreams, these wants, these fantasies. I'm not getting so much illusions from this because the Knight of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. But it's like putting your dreams into reality. We want to do all these things. Some of you want to travel the world with this person, or this person wants to travel the world with you. Trying new, I don't know why I'm getting trying new things. It could be sexually, or it could just be new experiences, something to get the passion back in, the feeling back in, and to really start investing in that. Letting go of, you know, the image type of thing for some of you guys that may have resonated with, like really just letting loose and doing everything you ever wanted to do without anything holding you back. Period. And just investing in those dreams is really the main point there. This is interesting. Deepest fear is Two of Cups. For the very, very, very small amount of you that may be dealing with a third party, I'm not feeling that primarily, but it is coming up now. Almost like the deepest fear is that maybe that person really is in love with someone else, or they're afraid that from whatever betrayal they gave you, you're going to decide to be with someone else, as you should if they did betray you that deeply, as I'm feeling. But others of you, most of you, I am feeling like their deepest fear, the deepest fear of anyone in this equation here, is that this isn't the soul connection that we thought it was when this started. This isn't the soul connection I thought that I felt when I first talked to you, saw you, started loving you. This isn't that. Ooh, that's heavy. And that's kind of the deepest fear, as, you know, more as things started like becoming stale, I'm hearing, or becoming dull, the more that kept on running in your mind or someone's mind, like, is this really the person I'm going to be with? But Aries, I do want to say this is just a fear, right? And in the near future, you do have the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers, so I feel like I was guided to show you that. And for the likely outcome of this situation, we're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo. So if you're interested in the extended reading, go ahead and check the description box. You'll see the link to head over to Vimeo to check out that reading. It's going to be the likely outcome and any advice for you in regards to November love. But before we go, I will pull a card from the Romance Angels Tarot, or Romance Angels Oracle deck, and see how whoever you're energetically connected to, whoever you're thinking of, what they may feel for you. How do they feel about Aries in this connection? Wow, isn't this everything I've kind of been saying? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Aries, if there is a time where you pulled back because you had to love yourself first or see exactly where you were in alignment with yourself because you realized you were giving too much, for those of you that resonate with that message, this person realized that they have to be more engaging in order to keep you, because they're seeing that you are now loving yourself and putting yourself as a priority, as well as any relationship. You know, you're holding yourself to a higher degree within a relationship. Others of you, this is whoever, if you're not even connected with someone, but you could be, regardless, someone sees all, again, the work you've been doing to love yourself, to recognize who you are, what you want. And out of that alignment with yourself, that all that hard work you've been doing, I see clearly in the cards, it's making you more attractive. It's raising your vibration. It's making you, again, glow. And people are becoming interested in you, Aries. They want to get to know you more. They want to engage with you more. They want to, some want to put, like, I'm hearing put a ring on it. Whether that's literally a proposal or if it's like, I want to lock Aries down because I know they're the ones for me. And it's because of all the work you've done to realize that in order to receive the love you've been dreaming of, this 10 of Cups, you needed to have alignment and love for yourself, because you can't give what you don't have. Alright, Aries, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. If you want to join me on Vimeo to see the likely outcome and any advice, go ahead and check out the description box and look for the link. If this is where we depart, Aries, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'm wishing you all the best. Take care, Aries.